gentlemen, it is me, Dr. Donna. Welcome to today's personal accountability. Today's topic, call. What is the first thought that enters into your mind when you hear call? The definition that I will be using today is this: to name or refer to someone. To name or refer to someone. What do people call you when they want to get your attention? And is it different depending on who's calling on you? When I grew up, when I was a baby, my mother used to call me Lucy because I loved the I Love Lucy show. As a toddler, I used to sit in front of the television and clap my hands and say, Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. So for many years, my mother called me Lucy as a nickname. Because I am named after her, I was also called Dee Dee. And then when I became older, I said, I don't want to be called Dee Dee. Please call me Donna. People had a tough time transitioning from that, from Dee Dee, from Lucy to Dee Dee to Donna. And then when I earned my doctorate, I then reinformed people that I would like to be referred to or called on as Dr. Donna, which caused a lot of problems. Lost a lot of contacts with people because they didn't want to make that transition. And now that my daughter is an adult, I have decided, or we have decided, that I would call her by her first name consistently, and she will call me Dr. Donna. And here's why. When you have multiple names that people call you, mom, mommy, sweetie, cutie, bae, and all of those things, those names have a description attached to them. And for a time, they match. But as you continue to grow and the people around you continue to grow, those names potentially might need to change. So, in your personal time today, think of what people call you and decide if you still want to be called that. And if you don't, have a meeting, have a conversation, send an email, send a group chat to explain to people why you no longer want to be called that particular name and what you can use to replace that name. Now, some people will not want to make that transition, and it's up to you to decide if that relationship is worth you being called something that you no longer want to be called, or if you decide this is what you're going to call me or don't call me, and that is my choice. Call me Dr. Donna, Doc, or Dr. D, and that's it, and nothing else, because that is where I am at this point in my life. And I'm cool with that because when I'm called ma'am, is which my daughter used to call me, or mommy, or Dee Dee, or bae, that has a character description that doesn't match me. 100% of the time, all day long, I am Dr. Donna. I am Dr. Donna, and so that is what you call me. Dr. Donna, Doc, or Dr. D. Not queen, not diva, not auntie, or any of those other things that people believe are terms of endearment. If I'm on the receiving end of it and I don't like it and I don't want to be called that, then we're going to use what I want to be referred to as. And you have the right to make that same decision. If those names that people use to reference you and to get your attention no longer work, have the conversations and say, here are my preferred names when referring or calling on me. You get to decide what people call you.